Welcome to Check Out the Rileys. Today's show is going to be exciting. I don't know whose show I'm talking about. It sounds like it's going to be exciting.
Really?
We can't wait to watch it ourselves. So again, we're getting back into the going live on YouTube. So we're trying to get back into it, make it a routine, make it something that we do daily or every few days or so. So, but we're trying to get, you got to start a habit by doing it, right? Got to jump in and do it and see what happens. So that's what we're doing. We're instead of talking about going live, we're just jumping on here and going live. So not necessarily that we have a set topic or anything for the day, but we wanted to get on and at least show our faces. So we had a good time last night. Tell you a little bit about that. We went to Pakuan, which is in South
Cotabato.
So we went there and we checked out their amazing light show that they have there at the city hall. Is it city hall? So they have a really nice setup, and it was lightly sprinkling, so there wasn't that big of a crowd there. So it gave us a chance to look around a little bit. So that was kind of nice. Of course, we've seen the kids and many other people, but we also got to see and enjoy the lights ourselves. So we tried to check it out as much as possible. Um, but we had a good time again. Tacoron is the city where my wife, the legend herself, was born. So it's
No.
yeah, but you forgot to put the things in there. That's why I didn't do it. What's a little face? Hey, hey, it's me. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Yeah, it's but that town, it's not too far away from us. It's about 40-minute drive, and it's in a different province, but it's the closest province to us, other than our own, of course. Um, so we went there, and people were very friendly. Um, we even decided to have a meal while we were there, and checked out a restaurant we've been wanting to check out, and it's very good, very fun service. We had a good time. It was almost like a date night for us.
Sure.
So, but thank you for coming in and hanging out with us here, even if it's for a moment, not for a long time. It's all good. But we ask that you try to give us one of those thumbs up. We appreciate that. Banner. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
We're trying to figure out what StreamYard is again.
Yeah, we are not pros at this anyways.
But not one. For sure. Yeah, for late if
Somebody comes up.
somebody comes up,
Yeah.
it won't
We'll shut it off.
not just you.
Yeah, this is what else you want to talk about? Show you our latest pictures since they're sitting here of our two youngest boys that live here in the Philippines with us. So that's them. I know I always get on my TikTok channels, people always ask to see what my kids look like. I don't know about his comb over. It's kind of thick to it, but
I forgot my phone.
huh?
I forgot my phone. Nakakabunta ka ba?
She didn't get her phone. But there's the boys. Here they are together. We just went to a photo place here and had their pictures taken. So there they are. Yes, we feed him as much as him, but this one it doesn't stick or something. I don't know what's to do. He stays skinny. The rest of us are getting fat, but he's staying skinny for now. What's up, Darren? Good to see you, my friend. Yes, indeed. Yep, it's my wife leaves a bunch of stuff laying around and it's her desk. So I find stuff to touch. Yeah, we had a good Christmas. We got two events coming up this week, or tomorrow is our family reunion with Mercy's father's side of the family. Um, we don't know how many people are going to be there. You know, a lot of people are still don't like to come to things because they're too scared. But you know, either way, we're gonna go and we're gonna enjoy ourselves. It says it starts at. It says it starts at 7 a.m., but we will not be there at 7 a.m. You went through Indianapolis. Awesome, awesome. Hopefully, it's not too deteriorated. Hopefully, it doesn't look like California, the parts they don't show on TV. Yeah. But
Where's the town in Indianapolis?
the town,
Yeah, I don't know the center thing with the town. The monument.
the circle,
Yeah, the one. That's the one.
the round ball that was in the
Here
Philippines.
in the Philippines, we call it a round ball. I don't know who made that, but
I don't see no ball to it, but
hello, Darren. Wish they will finally open 74 way.
yeah, there. I can't think of a time that they haven't worked on 70. They've always worked on it. It's like they're
It's forever
forever under construction. Yeah. But it's gotten better than it used to be. I don't know how it is now, but of course I don't see it anymore. I used to drive it every day, 70 through town. I worked on the west side and lived on the east side for a while.
It's closed at 65.
Wow.
Why?
Maybe bridge construction or something.
Again, there always been construction in that city.
Yeah, since I've been driving, it's always something under construction. Always. Well, they call it the Crossroads of America. Uh, 65 and 70 comes together there, and plus 465 and 40. It's all like tangled up right there. And
Good morning, Margie.
welcome in, welcome in. It's still morning. 11:39 a.m. It's still morning. Yeah. So yeah, that is one of the nicknames they give that town there, the Crossroads of America. But there's the link in case anybody wants to come up. We do not beg anybody to come up. That's just there in case somebody does.
I'm in Effingham, headed to Casey.
Awesome, awesome.
Casey, Kansas City. Yes.
Thank you for sharing us out. I got a song in my head I'm trying to get rid of. Uh, this is Christmas. That's a Christmas song. What can I say? I listen to a lot of Christmas music. So the restaurant we went in yesterday had a bunch of Santa Clauses all over the restaurant. So I kind of fit in when I walked in with my Santa outfit on. But, yeah. Any plans for the New Year's? Not as of yet. We may end up just going to our in-laws, but I'm not for sure. Melissa, are we going to your family's house for huh? Yeah, she said we're going to in-laws for Christmas or New Year's. They live up on the mountain. We live down in the valley. So we'll go up on the mountain for the New Year's. What's up, kid? Okay, we'll see you next time. It's me. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Well, Christmas is so extended here. I'm still doing Santa Claus. I'll do Santa Claus up until probably the first of the year, though. Like today, sometime I'll go out as Santa and stay out for at least a couple hours as Santa Claus. We try to go to a different place or a different area. Yeah. This year I didn't promote myself in any way. Like last year I had a check us out banner or whatever. This year we didn't have anything. But it's all good. It's all good in the hood. So I don't know where we'll go tonight. My wife will say in new area, hey, let's go over here or let's go over there. We'll just take off. I was saying earlier we went to Tacoron. That's where my wife is from, or one of the towns she calls home. That's where we went last night. Well, I'm not for sure where she went though. This is Christmas. The song is in my head now. Ken is here. Yes, indeed.
Happy New Year, everyone. What you guys plan in New Year? Starts in September, goes to
To August, right? That's about what it is.
yeah. I asked Bill what his plan after Christmas.
You have to decide. Do I stay looking like Santa Claus till it grows out? I don't know. Figure we'll play it by ear.
Hi, Brett.
So Brett heard Manning passed away uh, today, last night, sometime.
And having LS for New Year.
Yeah, I thought I seen that. Yeah. That'll keep you out of trouble, right? Have
Keep
a
you
LA?
busy
Yeah.
and meet with the people around the world.
Mm,
Good idea, Darren.
yeah. Well, earlier today, yeah. Well, he was a big part of my football growing up, even though I was not in any way a Raider fan or anything like that. But he was always calling the game somewhere, and of course, when he teamed up with the video game, like I used to know word for word what he would say every play. Yeah, yeah.
Is there another game this weekend?
Every weekend there's a game too. And there's two more. This week we play the Raiders at
Who
home.
do you think will win?
The Colts. Come on. I don't want to say another team's going to beat my Colts. Come on. Now we should finish out the year pretty strong here with the
Oh,
Raiders
that's
and the
what
Colts.
the thing I like people like you. You guys are
Hello.
Hey, welcome in.
Yeah,
Welcome
love
in.
I'll give you some Madden fun facts.
Go
He was on the he started the Madden video game. They used his name, and then he was the original announcer on the Madden games for like the Sega Genesis for like a tiny bit on the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo. And then another fun fact about Madden: the highest win percentage in NFL history is Madden.
Yeah,
hmm Highest win percentage ever, like seven. I think it's a 726 win percentage.
yeah.
His team made
They
the
said
playoffs like every
something
every
like
year.
3-4 every 3 games he won out of 4 or whatever.
Almost, yeah. And then the problem was that there's so many good teams back in the '70s that they lost out a lot. Like
Right,
the Steelers beat them a few times, like in the playoffs
right,
back in those days. And the only Super Bowl they won was against the Vikings. If anybody know, and Madden was the head coach. That was when they had Stabler and all those guys,
right,
and they would literally like intimidate the other team. They would like the guys go, we don't want to go across the middle against their defensive backs
right,
because they had Willie Brown and Jack Tatum at the time. And Jack Tatum would literally try to kill people. It
yeah,
would. That's why he was called the assassin.
yeah,
But yeah, Madden was a good dude. And then I remember when I was younger, I watched Madden probably call like I don't know. But he was calling games on Fox. He would call one game on Fox every weekend with Pat Summerall, who was a
right,
kicker back in like I think it was back in like the 50s. He was a 40s and 50s. He was a place kicker. Summerall died at like 90, I think like 90 something or something, like probably 7 or 8 years ago.
right,
And then
Darren.
and then
I like
Madden moved to
football.
ABC and called games with Al Michaels for like 6 years or
right,
whatever it was, or 7 years before he retired. He retired like in his mid 70s or something. And he
right,
announced from when he started retired from coach. I think it was like a few years after or something. He started announcing, and he announced on Fox for years. And he would always do the Thursday or the Turkey Day games.
right,
And he had like some classic lines. And like one time he was up on the broadcast on Thursday night, and he had a turducken. It's like a duck stuffed in a boneless duck stuffed in a boneless chicken stuffed in a boneless turkey, and then he
right,
cut it with his bare hand one time. He's up there, just slice it with his bare hand because he was talking about a turducken. He was all excited, and he was a character too. He'd say some off
oh,
the wall stuff sometimes.
oh,
So I know they're probably going to do um, a tribute in the NFL for him, and then the Raiders, of course, are.
right.
So I don't know if they're a home or not. The next game, if they are, they might do a tribute.
No, you guys are in Indy.
We're on the road, I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're on the road, so they're going to do a tribute at home probably on January, the final game.
yeah,
But they're probably going to have the I don't know, like the Raiders, the American flag at half mast or something. Probably it's at the because I think they have a flag at the stadium, like the Seahawks have an American flag at the stadium.
Right.
Their stadium, I think everyone does. I think, but yeah, he was a big loss, and I don't know, he was just a good guy, I guess.
Oh,
And most younger kids know him from the Madden video games.
right.
They didn't even know he was a coach.
Right.
It's kind of
That's
weird.
how
Like,
my kids knew him, you know, as far as my older boys. You know, when they
mhm.
were young, we played the video game all the time
Yeah,
together.
and then at one time it had like his likeness, like the Sega Genesis ones. I know had like his likeness on the cover for a
Yeah,
while. You know, like actually a picture of him on the cover. Then they just went away and they just went to his name. But then they had the All Madden team on like some of the old Maddens that he started. He started the All Madden team, and he picked like who he thought was the best offensive and defensive players in the league.
uh,
And he did that every like, oh, I think it was like every Thanksgiving or it was like the end of the year or something. He would do it.
Hello, MMK.
Hi, Sis
Kevin,
Marine.
welcome in.
Hi, Kevin. Yep.
Kevin, hello, Kevin.
But he lived a good life. He was 85.
Sure.
Yeah, Browns ain't doing nothing this year, right?
No, they're 7-8 because I thought they would be the start of the season. I thought they'd be better. I thought they'd probably be like, like maybe 3 or 4 losses at the most right now, because everybody's projecting them to win probably like 12 to 13 games. They thought they'd be better than last year.
Yeah,
But it's a screwy year too for the NFL. It's a really screwy year.
yeah.
Like some
Where's
teams will look like the worst team in the league one week, and then they look like the best team the next week.
where's Mike Roberts at? Since I've
Yeah.
known him, he's been telling me that this is the season.
Mm-hmm.
This
Ken Hunger's here, and he's in Ohio. He likes the Browns.
team.
It's another year the Browns aren't going to win a title.
Yeah.
They'll be lucky to make the playoffs, even if they win their last 2 games. They'd have to have a bunch of teams lose. Both their last 2 games. The Raiders would have to lose probably one of their last 2 games for the Browns to get. Well, the Browns would have to win 2, and the Raiders have to win 2. But I don't even think the Raiders are going to make it. To tell you the truth, they'll be lucky.
You guys can go ahead and scratch a loss for this weekend because you guys are playing us. So,
yeah,
we're too hot right now.
Hello, Sean.
Sean, welcome in.
Hi, Sean. But other than that, not much going on with me. Well, other than we got like 3 inches of snow on Sunday, and it's been freezing cold.
Take the Browns to the Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
it's like 20 degrees. It got to yesterday early morning, like 6:30 in the morning. It was like 20 degrees Fahrenheit, which is -8 Celsius, and right now it's like -2 Celsius.
Yeah.
It had warmed up a little bit, but not much. It warmed up probably a few degrees from yesterday. And then what the weird is supposed to warm up to like a little over freezing, I think, tomorrow, but then it's supposed to snow. There's a good chance of snow again on Thursday.
Yeah.
And I had to chain up my car because my brother lives to go down the hill. There's a hill to go down, and if you want to go up to the store, you have to go up a hill because it like kind of goes fairly flat, like right in front of his house, but then it goes up a hill like about a block and a half from his house. So then you gotta go up a hill, and my car's only front wheel drive, so it probably wouldn't have made it. My brother's car though, yeah, he has a 2020 Subaru Outback. That thing will go anywhere in the snow. Those Outbacks are amazing in the snow because they have and then he can put it in X mode. He's got the thing you go to like settings on his infotainment center screen, and then you select settings and go to X mode, and then it like gives you more it's like high traction mode. And then he actually took it right through his grass in his front yard, backed it up in the grass to test it out. And its grass is probably, I don't know, about 3 inches thick, 3 inches tall right now, plus the 3 inches of snow. Pretty amazing. Those Outbacks will do in the snow.
We
But like
don't
he
get
started to
any
slide in the
snow here in
outback, like
Turkey.
got traction and then straightened him back out.
Right. Yeah, no snow here.
We're doing good, Kevin.
They posted that some place high in the mountains got snow one time for an hour or something, but there's nothing south or anything. So,
No, it doesn't get cold enough in the Philippines.
uh,
Not even
we got
close. Even if you go to the
fireworks
highest peak they
going up
have,
every
which
day.
really isn't a mountain. Like what they call that volcano, it's kind of like a small mountain here, or like a large hill. Because like even a small mountain here, I mean, I don't know. So we have some mountains that are like 20 something hundred square feet. They call them mountains, but
Snow.
it said we didn't find a nice holiday. Christmas was fine with my family. Mom, dad had snow. Fall today, so cold here. Go Alabama, Crimson Tide at New England and at New England Patriots.
Never. Snow in the Philippines.
Yeah, never.
Those games are on New Year's Eve. The Alabama Cincinnati game and the Michigan Georgia game. One thing I don't like about that is how Alabama went from fourth to first just by beating Georgia. They jumped over Cincinnati and Michigan. It kind of made me pee because now Michigan's got the tougher game. Because I would have liked to seen a rematch between Alabama and Georgia, and because Georgia didn't play their best, I didn't think, and then Alabama's down there. One of their starting wide receivers, he like is out for the next two games because I think he like got a severe injury. I don't remember what it was, but one of their starting wide receivers. But yeah, then they play the championship game like a week after that, or 8 days after that, or something. Like the 31st. I think the championship game's on the 8th. I think.
Yeah, Kevin, it's some people say it snows here, but it don't snow.
It's
No.
their
It's
imagination.
their imagination.
Some people try to say
Maybe
it snows. I'm like, it doesn't snow. It doesn't even get near 32 degrees.
yeah.
I think
Snow.
probably the coldest it gets is like in the
Way
40s,
up,
maybe a little bit.
way up in the north there, they said, that's where they said, like up by where Rena lives and stuff, they said it snowed.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not.
Impossible.
Or like Mars Bancood lives. She lives way up in the middle of the like out in the middle of nowhere. Literally, like there's you can't even see a house. She showed like her live stream one time. You're sitting out in like her backyard or something. You can't even see a house anywhere. And she lives probably even like 4 or 5 hour drive north of where Rena lives. She lives way up in the north, like so I don't even know what town it is, or it's not even a city. It's like a town or a village. But yeah, and like when you do that, there's no way to fly in there. You have to go from like Manila and then ride a bus all the way up there. I think it's like a 12-hour bus ride or something to get to where Mars Bancood lives. After you fly to Manila, if you ever want to go visit her, you'd have to fly to Manila and then you have to ride a long bus ride all the way up there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's I was trying to see what that was. Yeah, we wouldn't get any snow down here. We're too far south, and it's nice
You
and
can buy a
hot down.
snowmaking machine and then make some.
Right.
Yeah, that's they do it at the ski resorts when they have like a crappy year of snow. They like to get the snow season started early. They would like make snow on one of the slopes so they could open it up. Because what it is, the ski resorts are trying to make money to and so they would do that. Yeah, but it's crazy. Like the snowmaking machine, they do that, and there's an indoor ski resort like in Tokyo, Japan, like in some place like Japan or something. They have like an indoor ski slope, and they have like a few of those snow machines, and they make snow, and it's like just like an artificial hill they made indoors.
Right.
And then it's probably about 4 or 5 stories high or something, and you can like ski down it or snowboard down it. Stupidest thing.
So it's raining again in your place. I am okay. It's not raining here. It's overcast though,
Hmm.
but it was sprinkling last night a little bit, but
Did you
you
get
know, the rain.
anything?
It's just freezing cold here, and we have
We
like 3.5 inches of snow on the ground. It
we
snowed.
got we just got rain
Mhm.
down here
Yeah,
and
no telephone lines.
yeah, we lost our phone and internet and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
We kept our power though, so that was good.
That's good. Yeah, I know
So
some
so
people.
we
Have you
did,
seen? Have you
yeah,
seen
we did
Cebu, where
good.
like exotic Filipina um
Yeah,
family is, and where she was living out? It's like the road was part of the road was even washed away,
uh,
and it's pretty bad. And then I saw an aerial view, just like because I donated to the just recently to the tornado
right,
relief in Kentucky, and I saw an aerial view, and like 95% of the houses are like flattened in then in one town in Kentucky, and then the
right,
other town has about probably 2/3 of the houses are flattened. And if the Philippines got hit with that tornado, like Kentucky did, they would be even more bad because that was even higher wind. It was like they're estimated 190 to 220 miles an hour. It was
right,
an F4 tornado. I
yeah.
think the Philippines only got like 90 to 100-mile-an-hour winds with that typhoon. Tornadoes are horrible. The one of the worst natural disasters you can have.
Stuff isn't built the same here, but like our house when we had that big earthquake, I was shocked that our house even was standing.
Oh
So,
yeah, you got
you
lucky
know,
then.
we have a nicer house, and it's built to
Yeah, I
take it
donated to Mayfield.
easy. But a lot of places aren't built like this. They tumble
Yeah,
right over. And a lot of
37
people
Fahrenheit here,
die
no
just from the
snow now. No.
walls falling over on top of them.
Mhm.
While sleeping.
Yeah, I have experienced like I think 2 earthquakes in my day, and they were like not big ones. They were like fours or something, fives.
Yeah,
And I remember I was in elementary school, and we had to duck and cover like under a desk, I think it was.
yeah,
We saw the ground the ground shake a little bit and the desk shake and some of like I think it was like a bookcase in the classroom that shook, and that was about it. And then it lasted probably about 10 seconds or something, 5-10 seconds, and then it was over. Or
yeah.
maybe longer, but it seemed like 5 or 10 seconds.
At first, Bill's not used to it.
So now I'm so used to it, I barely
When
jump
he's
up when it.
Hmm.
it'll be like sleeping like a
Yeah, and
baby.
Darren
Going
goes
forward,
75% of Mayfield, Kentucky is gone. Yeah, most of it. They said there was only 10,000 people in that town,
yeah,
and then they lost. I think that was the tornadoes total. The 76 people died. You know, and then you can just imagine that how much percentage of the population of Mayfield that is. They only have 10,000 people.
yeah,
Hmm. But I've never. Well, we've had small tornadoes here that like tear up like a shed or something, or like
right.
damage a little bit of a roof of a building. But we don't generally get tornadoes here. If we do, they're not very powerful ones.
Uh,
That's which is good because.
uh,
Hmm.
and we got them kind of often there in Indiana, so anytime you got a lot of flat land, you get them, and
Yeah.
that's where it hit in Kentucky. Part of Kentucky is mountainous, and then part of it's flat. So it
Hmm.
hit in the flat area.
Yeah.
What's up, Woods?
Hello,
Good to see you.
Yeah, we got to see it was 1:30. Yeah.
destroyed. Koronadal destroyed.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It
Um,
even looked like the water tower there. Thing so huge. It's had some serious wind to knock over a water tower. Yeah. Yeah, it is like yeah, that's a lot of wind. But see, that wasn't even the most powerful tornado. You can have an F5 tornado too. It's even worse. If they would have got that, man, it would. I don't know. Well, you can't do much more damage than 75%. what I feel for those
And
people.
you
Yeah,
know, the thing about the typhoon is it's like a hurricane. You know, it's
the same thing.
they're massive. They're so big. You know, it can cover entire state. You know, and
Yeah, it could.
here, you know, when it's hitting these islands, you know, the
It was
islands
probably like a couple
are so
hundred miles, a
small.
few hundred
It just
miles
goes
wide,
over
or
the whole
maybe
thing.
longer than that, because it takes from where Deborah's family lives in Allegheny. It's like with no traffic, it's like a 3-hour bus ride to Cebu City, Southwest. I looked up on a map, and she just got back home to Manila today. She stayed with Jean's family and some other. With Jean was there too, and I don't know where Paranaki or something like that, or I think, or wherever it is, and then she um got up like early this morning, and then flew back or went to her place. I talked to her like 4 hours ago or something. But yeah,
Yeah,
she's in Pasay City again, because that's where she lives with that, where she's a live-in housekeeper.
yeah.
At the recorded 2.3 earthquake during the tornado from that rumble, it caused a mini earthquake. Yeah.
I seen Tim and Ray are getting moved. They were on the boat and getting moved down to where they headed to Palawan.
No, they're already there. They got hit by the typhoon.
Yeah,
I actually messaged Tropical Tim like when I was well, I don't know, it's probably been like a week and a half now since the typhoon, but I messaged him and I go, "Did you get hit by this?" It's on, I think Thursday my time, and I go, "Did you get hit by that?" And he goes, "No, it's supposed to be here at like blah blah blah, like in the early evening or something." He said, and then he got hit by it, and then I messaged him like 2 days later or something, and he said, "Yeah, we have like three holes in the roof, and one of them was like the size of a car windshield, like an SUV windshield. So it's probably like about 2 feet by 2 feet or something in their house. And so they're living in Little Hook Bay. Hi, Vicky.
No.
Hi, Will.
Hey guys.
Are you guys in Thailand?
Yeah, we are.
Mm-hmm.
This one just made it yesterday. My God, how many hurdles we have to take.
Hello. Hi,
Hi,
Kuya
Vicky
B.
looks super tired.
Hi, Santa. He got viral in the Philippines.
Yeah,
It's
he dressed up
Santa.
like Santa a few times and walked around his area.
Yeah, he's in TV. I saw it.
Yeah, he was on national TV or like the news
Yeah.
in the Philippines.
kind of crazy.
Yeah, you're famous now. I'm surprised your YouTube channel didn't blow up after that.
Yeah,
I think the TikTok.
The TikTok
Congrats,
blew up.
Kuya. Yeah,
that's it,
he's very
probably.
famous on TikTok. What are we talking about here? The storm?
Storms and different stuff. It just
Yeah, we talked about John Madden
all over
dying,
the
the
place.
football announcer and football coach,
Ah,
former announcer, former football coach. Yeah, he died at
They were
85.
asking about snow in the Philippines.
I had the hamsters.
yeah. Guys, you need to send some snow to Cebu because it's super hot in there. We don't have trees anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also oxygen too. People don't realize trees give you oxygen, so the air
Yeah.
quality got worse.
My brother started to fix the roof now using the broken roofs.
Oh, so what? So it's mostly just the roof that got broken.
No, others really like lost their whole house.
Others,
My
yeah.
roof is broken.
Deborah's mom's house pretty much damaged. She had like her mom passed away, and then like a few days later, the typhoon.
Yeah.
Rough
So
time.
that's
All that
hard.
going at the same time. That's rough. My brother's flat.
There's always got to be something positive. Well, I asked Melody Marlindorf this. What was the highlight of your year? And she goes, being able to work so we can put I can't think of his name now, Jordan, through school or something. But I go, my highlight of my year was meeting you, Melody. Because remember, I met her back in August. I met Melody back in August for like, we hung out for like an hour at a pizza place.
Salvage.
Mhm.
Plywoods said, Surigao to Lipata, complete destruction, nothing to rebuildable and nothing to salvage. Yeah, Surigao is really like the first one where the landfall hits. So I
Mhm.
would be that. Like
Hi, Frank.
in Alegria, it's mostly all the roads are broken, so it's not passable until now. They just have diversion roads, but the buses cannot go there.
Yeah.
Too
Yeah,
small.
where my other family lives still in the evacuation center. Well,
Uh,
I
that's
how they can
nuts.
build the house yet, but it's okay.
And then
Everyone,
yeah. And then Allegheny got hit hard too. That's where most of Deborah's family lived in Allegheny.
Alugintan, yes, because it's all in that area where the typhoon hits.
Yeah, it's Allegheny, of course, is southwest of Cebu. Like about a 3-hour bus ride with no traffic. It took Deborah both times. She went to Cebu City to stay with Zamodia for like a day, and then she took her like about 5 hours to get there and about 5 hours to get back because of the traffic and the slow going.
Mm. Hello, Ati Hapster. Yeah, I wasn't in the premiere because I was eating or drinking my tea. I don't feel good yet. I was super stressed the whole few weeks.
Yeah,
Going
I
back home,
understand.
going back to the city, no water.
Yeah, I gotta remember there's dogs. A
Um,
second, but
I needed to bring foods to my family, so I'm super stressed. I just got to relax tonight, to be honest. It's okay.
Yeah,
Ate Mer,
the
Hello.
beautiful.
I'm gonna put on Mercy's Santa Claus hat. I mean, she really likes when I wear it, and you know, I know it looks a little different than my
That's
Santa
supposed to be
hat.
Ate Mercy's.
Uh, but I like to wear her hat sometimes.
Are you guys doing live stream in TikTok?
Right now, no, but sometimes. No work tonight. Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we went out last night for a little while. Went to her hometown. Checked out the decorations there, that type of thing. Got dinner there. Just going
Did
around.
you wear your Santa outfit?
Yeah. Anytime I go, right now I'm still wearing the same outfit.
31st.
Yeah. You know, it's still Christmas. It's still Christmas down there.
I didn't feel the Christmas. I celebrated my Christmas in evacuation center. The
Uh,
New Year we should be fine. New Year would be happy.
so are they shooting off fireworks there in Cebu? I mean, the people
No,
are never shooting off fireworks here so early. I mean,
no,
we got
it's
an
not
almost
allowed.
not allowed since the destruction.
Yeah, because we have a lot of dried leaves, broken trees, broken houses, and it could create a massive fire. Because
Uh,
after the typhoon, I don't understand. Like after the typhoon, the next day it's super hot, like super, super hot.
uh,
So
yeah.
yeah. Hi,
Yeah,
Deborah.
there's a whole big area here that's selling. Like, we thought about doing a video about how big the area is where they're selling fireworks and stuff for, New Year's
Maybe here
Eve.
in Thailand in New Year's I can see fireworks. I don't know. But it's been a while. No fireworks. All
Holsters
right.
Investments. Where's Will at oh, I'm not
Yeah,
supposed to look at him.
he arrived here a week earlier because I
I'm back.
supposed to fly here 21st, but I didn't want to leave without, helping my family first. So I just follow.
No. Damn.
Na po si Will sa Philippines, Vicky. Naami sa Thailand, ate. Nalupad ko gabi eh.
Kumusta ang
Hmm.
immigration, Vicky?
Immigration?
No.
I didn't have problems so far with immigration, ate. I had all the paperwork. It's okay, but it was like delayed because the airport is doing the manual check-in. Because until now there is no electricity in airport, so we had delay. And then, yeah, they just need the insurance, your negative PCR test, your vaccine certificate. And then when I
Mhm.
arrived, I need to have another test. Now I just received that I'm negative, so I can go out now.
That's good.
Yeah. I love Deborah, by the way.
Yeah. Ana po si Will sa Thailand. Yeah, na. Sa Thailand. Oh, na-miss Thailand ticket. Even though I stay in Cebu,
No
I
help.
really cannot do anything, and I will just
No.
be sad because there's so many people ask for help and I cannot, because I just like all the help that I receive, I just give it all to my family, monetary and food, and then I just fly here.
Yeah.
So we cannot fix our house for now because there is lack of hardwares. People are not selling hardwares anymore. And then if they do, it is like 5 times more expensive, like
I
water.
heard the water's like double the price to get the
This
water.
one in the Philippines is 180 pesos.
But I still laugh at that. Well, that's actually about 180 pesos. That'd be like $1.
It's like almost $3.50, $4.
Okay, yeah, it's almost like, yeah, 350. That's a
Yeah.
lot of money.
Well, you quarantine when you get back to the Philippines. I will have, I think, 3 days quarantine.
That water would
And
probably be like 250 here.
when I get my result, Mommy Hops, like after 3 days, I will have my PCR test. And then when I get the result the next day, I'm free to leave. But yeah, I will have the quarantine. Okay, guys. All right. I just come to support Ati Mercy and Kuya Bill. I
We
will see you in
appreciate
TikTok.
Yeah, bye, Vicky. And
Bye. Bye
one
bye
day you're gonna get
all.
that package.
time.
You're gonna open it one day. The package I sent for
Enjoy.
mostly for
Thank
Nicole. Yep. I sent her a package, but she can't get it yet because it went to um well where I can't remember where she said she and in the province. It went to her
Yeah,
house where she used to live.
it's really bad. Like we ordered Christmas gifts and
I don't know.
we still haven't gotten them, off of the Shopee and I mean
Oh
we
yeah,
just
yeah. Like
got them
Lazada, yeah.
today, and they were supposed to be here a week before Christmas and we're just not getting stuff.
Mhm.
Like we went to Christmas with our family, like, well, we got you something, but it just hasn't shown up yet.
Mm-hmm. I kind of did something that was
When
goofy
we get
too.
there, we'll bring it by.
One of my brother's Christmas gifts, I was going to ship it to his address, and I shipped it to my apartment address, which went to my landlord's dental office, and then I couldn't pick it up, and then I didn't want to go there the last couple of days because it's snow and not the main roads. The highways and the main roads are pretty good, but the it's just trying to go back up this hill in my car, and to get there, I'd have to go down the highway for like miles, and I have chains on my car right now, so I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do tomorrow to go to work because my work's open, but I'm afraid if I take the chains off, I can't go back up this hill in my car. So I get stuck, but the problem is you can only go like 25 miles an hour on chains
Right.
if you put chains on your car. So like I couldn't go on the highway good then.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, she
Okay,
got a package.
Masters, have a safe travel.
Mhm. I sent Vicky. Well, it was mostly for her daughter because I don't know if you know the whole. Her daughter said I'm her best friend.
Oh,
And so her I sent something for her. Well, a few of the chocolates are for her. I put a few in there for her, but the majority of chocolates for her daughter because her daughter likes chocolate. And then I sent it September 30th, and it didn't get there until like last week,
right.
like middle of last week. So yeah, it's like took like almost 2.5 months to get there. I was like, that's
That's
dumb.
pretty good considering. I mean, sometimes it takes a lot longer. I mean, since she's the Boo area, she probably got it faster. You
Yeah,
send
but
something
also
to our area, like
like
back
last,
in Indiana, it's gonna at least take 3 months, and that's
yeah,
it. Ideal
it takes like
condition.
it's almost. But like when I sent Deborah something, no sticker, the dog. No, yeah. I know it's got food in that bag, Christmas candy in that bag. But no, sorry about that. But they when I sent something to Deborah in April, I sent her that Italian charm bracelet. It took only like 2.5 weeks to get there, and I did it the slowest shipping I could do too. That was United States Postal Service. Because you know what's ridiculous is like that DHL is a ripoff. They go, oh, you can get there in like 3 or 4 days, but it'll be $80 for a package. It costs like I think I paid no more than $15 for the content that was in the package. There was a Italian charm bracelet, one charm that I bought, and then the other one they gave me free. And the bracelet was like $7 or $8, and the charms are like a few dollars a piece or something. And I'm like, I'm not paying $80. That's what Deborah did. Like in February, she sent me chocolate for Valentine's Day. She spent like $60 on them things just to ship it. And the contents of the chocolate was probably not even half that, because there was like 2 packages of Ferrero Rocher's candy, and then it was like 3 packages of what's that stuff called? Like I can look at the package. It's a yellow package. Comes in a long triangle package. The chocolate. That's what I'm talking about, right? What do they call that stuff? It's like Swiss or something chocolate.
Yeah.
Can't think of the name now, but yeah, she sent me that, and she spent more than double the chocolate for the shipping and handling.
Right. That's how it is.
Yeah.
Shipping is not good here.
No. But just to let you guys know, ship stuff. If you're shipping stuff to the Philippines, do a United States Postal Service. It may take a while to get there, but it's way cheaper than shipping at DHL. Like it was like a quarter of the price.
Right. Well, we always do buying boxes through Atlas, so that's the cheapest way. It takes a while to get here because it's on boat, but you can ship a huge box for $100 or something. So
yeah, and you can fit probably like
they
I don't know,
don't even
probably
check the weight
$500
of it.
worth of stuff in there.
Whatever you fit in there, it's you can ship it. So.
Yeah, because it's but yeah, just let you know if you're shipping like a small package like of something, just ship it postal service. If you're shipping something that's probably under 5 pounds, just ship it postal service. And it'll get there, because I ship it through like I didn't even know I could realize I was living here, and I was like the Vicky's pack, and I go, man, I could just went down to the post office. I didn't know the post office was like a half a mile away. I go, man, I could go to the post office up here, but I was at my work, and then after work I went to this local chocolate place. It's a little over a mile from where I work, and it's actually their factory where they make it. But then you can walk in, and then right in the lobby they have like a little store where we can buy all their chocolates. And then that's what I did. I went after work, picked up the chocolates, and I just went right down the road. And it's like maybe 2 blocks from my work. There's like one of those mailing stores, and I just like put it in there and shit. But I didn't realize I could have just done it right by my brother's. And then, but it wouldn't matter because it was there's that copy mailing play, or the mailing place mails like a bunch of different like types of. You could do like DHL, FedEx, UPS, and then there's maybe even some other ones I never heard of.
That's here you have LBC and we don't have like a FedEx shipping place.
DHL.
They'll come through LBC or DHL maybe.
Yeah, because those are the international shippers mostly. The big international. Well, UPS I think does international, so maybe FedEx might too. And then I didn't even know until the guy, well, what's the cheaper options? And he goes, this is when I shipped Deborah something the first time. And he goes, oh, because I shipped from that same place the other time. And he goes, oh, it's DH or United States Postal Service ships internationally. I didn't even know that. I'm like, that's news to me.
Yeah.
I thought they only shipped around the United States, but they do international shipping too.
Right.
I'm sending boxes there, Darren. Hopefully it gets there in one piece. It will. If the two things I've shipped have got there in one piece, the packages were barely even damaged. The one box had like a chocolate bar and some birthday cake truffles, and then it had some blackberry truffles in it that I put in there because at that it's called Seattle chocolate. At their main store, you can buy them in bulk. The different flavors of truffles they sell, and then that's what I did. I bought some and then the chocolate bar. I mean, I don't know how big the chocolate bar is. It's about standard size, like a standard like milk chocolate Hershey's bar, and it has like Pop Rocks candy in it or something. I don't know. I never tried it before. It's like chocolate with like popping candy in it, like Pop Rocks. So I'll find out. I thought Nicole would like it, so I put it in there. Vicky's daughter. And I said like a few truffles for her that are in the package too, because I had to try some of those blackberry ones. I'm like, I already tried the birthday cake ones and they're good, but I got some blackberry ones, and then like when you bite into the truffle and you only buy half, you can see the blackberry like stuff in the middle. They are pretty darn good.
Yeah.
I hope so, Mama H. Yeah, because you're probably going to be spending like a couple $100 on the boxes, at least. And you don't want anything to happen.
Since I work for FedEx, I always tell everybody that's going to ship anything, if you can't take that box and throw it, you haven't packed it good enough. Because that's how most of your boxes get in and out of containers is
They toss them.
Scotty B, it's
Yeah.
here.
Hi, Scotty. Go Blue on Friday. I'll miss like most of the game because I'll be working. I'll probably miss all of it. Actually, it starts at like 4:30 my time or something.
What are you gonna do
After Christmas?
Yeah.
That's a good question. We were talking about that. We're going to start a new series about the farm after the first of the year. So we got stuff going on at the farm, and we're going to show you guys what's going on. And that's going to start.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear the dog?
I don't know what happened to our dogs, but it's only crazy time.
I have a noise canceling app, but I'm not sure if it's working.
Too
Yeah. Brett, can you hear the dog?
No.
No.
It's amazing.
Can you hear? No?
They're so loud right now, I barely can hear most of it.
I can't hear him at all.
School noise canceling.
It's crazy.
Did you have to pay for that? Or?
No.
Oh.
You only have like 36 hours free.
Of
Weekly.
Weekly.
Yeah, Darren doesn't hear him either.
I don't hear them.
Yeah, that's good.
I see how they're so loud right now. I barely can hear myself through.
That's weird. And you guys aren't using like a good noise canceling microphone or like a condenser mic, are you? If you guys are using a condenser mic, you might.
It's the camera has the mic.
Oh, okay, yeah, you use like a webcam.
Yeah, the A4.
You know, my webcam has a microphone too, but I use a nicer USB mic, like a nice quality USB mic. Because that works the best.
Yeah, Bill's talking to the dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm glad Deborah's safe too.
Yeah.
I didn't talk to her for like 6 days until like today. I think it was today. I didn't talk to her for like 6 days.
All
Or maybe it
right,
was yesterday.
time to go.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get back in
I
there.
got to switch spots again.
Oh, we're going crazy again.
Yeah,
Okay,
well, that's what we
everybody,
did here.
we're gonna cut. We're gonna get ready, and I can't handle these dogs.
I can sleep with the dog barking. There's gunfire, fireworks everywhere. I can sleep
Gunfire.
with
What do you live in like a dangerous place where there's gunfire all the time? What?
Can't tell. You just hear booms.
Uh,
so.
Just gotta lay low.
mm.
Get down low.
Speaking of that, I might do an unboxing of it, but I bought one of those nice pellet guns. One of those barrel break ones. It's called a Gamma Swarm Maxim. And it has a 10-round clip, and every time you cock the barrel, it like you don't have to reload it for 10 shots. Yeah. But I might do an unboxing on my channel of it. And then I might do a test and do a like short video of how, and then show you how it's shot and stuff when I get the scope in. It has a 3x9x40 scope that comes with it too, like a decent scope. Yep, you can see pretty far away. Yeah, so it's gonna be cool. I'm excited. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Our dogs are driving me nuts too bad. We're gonna get off here. But thank you, Brett, for coming
Now I
in.
can hear him a little bit. I think.
Give us all the facts about Madden. Again, he passed away
Yep.
today.
We're updated now because
Yeah, Madden passed away like I think probably like 7 hours ago or something. 8 hours ago. Passed away at like I think it was like 1 p.m. my time or something.
Thank you,
I
everyone.
got the notification like an hour ago. Madden that was when they first reported it. When I got the because I got the notification from Google, I think, or it was Google and Info Network. I got a one from because I have the Info Network app on my phone, and I got a notification.
Thank you, Darren, the Hucksters, Deborah.
Yep.
We're glad.
Gotta be everybody.
Yeah, bye.
On
Mercy and Bill. Bye everybody in chat. I'm out. Thanks for having me on the panel. I'm out.
All right. We'll see you guys next time. Bye for now. Thank you for showing up.
See you guys.
We'll see you guys. In case you don't see us, but we'll try to get back on here. All right. Bye for now. Bye bye.